challenge though is that I think everybody says stuff like, game sense, but what is game sense, right? You can just play the game, but you also need to be very specific about what aspect of your game sense do you want to improve. You kind of have to. It's like when you look at Overwatch, it's like this big giant puzzle, right? You ever dumped out those like 2,000 piece puzzles, and you just like immediately just want to quit? Like you're like this is way too complicated. So what do? How do you start?
Focus on one particular area,
right? Like an hour just to get 10 pieces stuck together, right? But eventually things start to snowball, but you have to start somewhere. And I think a lot of people get overwhelmed and they just say vaguely, oh, I'm not very good at doing puzzles, but because they've never really applied themselves to any one aspect of that puzzle. Because if you start with your positioning and with your cooldown tracking or your ultimate tracking or thinking about where's the enemy team or where's my team, if you start with something, you give yourself a framework to anchor yourself on, and then the next thing that you learn becomes easier.